Cuba Wildcats took advantage, as we talked about yesterday in Tiger Talk, the fouls the Salem Tigers got. Salem Tigers got in foul trouble. They took advantage of that, put guys down the low posts, and were either forcing you to foul them or let them score. And the Cuba Wildcats did a good job of breaking that game open in the fourth quarter.
Yes, it was a knockout, drag-out fight, through about three and a half quarters, and, it kind of got away from us at the end. It was a lot closer game than the score indicated. Cuba did a good job of just being strong and getting it inside to their big bruisers inside, and, they went up strong, had and ones, got to the free throw line, and, we just couldn't turn them over enough. We couldn't get enough steals the other way. Our offense does really well when we get up in transition, when we move the basketball, get it up the floor, and run our sideline break. And, shots didn't fall for us last night. Things didn't bounce. The ball didn't bounce our way last night. It is what it is. We learn from it. We watch the film and try to fix those mistakes that we can.
A couple of things that I mentioned last night on the air were unforced errors where we made some passes to where guys were supposed to be and they go out of bounds. And it's right like when we're on a little bit of a run and then it just takes the air right out of it. And Coach, I know you talk about that. That's all just still getting used to the guys on the floor. And when you're changing players, obviously, they're not used to playing with one another yet. That's still early in the season, but that is definitely something that once that is behind you, it's going to make this team a lot better and a lot more efficient. I had you for 13 turnovers the first half. I think 7 of those, we just kind of gave the ball away.
Yes, and our big 3 keys to winning, number one, taking care of the basketball is number one. That's a big one. We got to take care of the basketball, got to value every possession. Number 2, rebounding. We got to block out. We can't let other teams have extra possessions. And then also we can get offensive boards and, capitalize on those extra possessions as well. And then, the fouls. Fouls are a big thing. Playing good defense, moving your feet. We had a few that were 90 feet from the basket, that just can't happen. Just hand checks, not moving our feet, blocking calls, over the back, things like that just can't happen with things like where that's happening.
So tonight you're down at Viburnum. You take on the Blue Jays. And like we talked about before you came on the air, you put that game behind you. Right now you turn around, you're starting fresh 0-0, get the guys back on the right track, get that positive mojo going again because, Coach, you still need to get on that run going into the holidays, and I'm sure tonight's a great way to get it started.
Yes, we have a great opportunity tonight, kind of a get-right game because, our schedule is going to be tough. We have St. James on Friday, a really good Candyton team the next Friday, and another district game against Salem on that Monday. So, it does not get easier. We're expecting a fight with Viburnum tonight. They're going to play hard. Their boys always do. But this is a good opportunity for us to get back on track, get a little bit of confidence under our belt. Looking forward to a few district games and another big non-conference game.
And when you start to think about the road to the Kabul tournament, and which is right after Christmas, Coach, you really see this as an opportunity, as a springboard to get into the 2023 year when SCA play gets started, because this is the time to hone those things out and get everybody on the same page. It does take some time when there's a new coach, obviously, but also when you're getting a group of players who haven't played all that much together are now getting together and they get a chance to actually mesh a little bit.
Yes. Tonight will be a good indicator. Just seeing the basketball go through the hoop, will be a big thing for us. We've been not scoring the ball like we wanted the last few days or last few games. And honestly, going on a road trip, getting on a bus, maybe getting our minds right will be the perfect medicine for us. And, these boys, we're always fighting. Last night it was nothing about effort with Cuba. It was just execution and focus. And those are easily things that we can work on and fix. I always believe our boys play as hard as they possibly can with effort. And, things will come together. The ball bounce our way eventually. We just keep fighting, keep working hard, and fixing those mistakes.
They say patience is a virtue, Coach, and you know as well as I do it's not easy to go through when you're struggling a little bit. The best of luck tonight against the Blue Jays at Viburnum, Coach. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Tiger basketball is next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Jared Patterson. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger basketball comes your way next.
Hi, I'm Andrew Wynn. Town & Country Bank makes it easy with the best rates and terms on land and mortgage loans. Hit the trail, make a splash, or enjoy a beautiful sunset. Town & Country Bank can help you finance that beautiful acreage you've always wanted. Stop by today and let us help you take the first step to home ownership. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 899641.
Well, we welcome you back to Viburnum as the Salem Tigers and the Viburnum Jays get ready to get underway here. Salem girls won 55-25 as they are just about ready to get this one underway, and didn't know how much time they're going to put on the clock. They actually put 12 minutes up, and then about halfway through the warm-up, right after we got our Tiger Talk started, they added another couple minutes. So here we are with about a minute left to go before we get started. The Tigers have a couple guys out. Henry Cameron, in case you were at the game last night, he got a foot of Hayden Sanders in his head, and he got a little bit of woozy, and he is out on concussion protocol. So he will not be playing tonight. And it looked like Trayvon Richter was not playing tonight as well. Brother Landon Richter is going to get to play from the JV. So he's going to check in tonight. And so we'll have a little bit different lineup. But Henry Cameron not in the game tonight due to concussion protocol. I'm not sure what the issue is with Trayvon, but I did see him in just normal clothes, so I did see Landon out there, and I thought, well, we'll go with Landon. So anyway, we should see what happens there. Tigers in Viburnum tonight. We have Salem taking on St. James Friday. So hopefully the Tigers can get a little springboard here to get into that game against St. James on Friday with some momentum. After having a heartbreaking loss last night, Tigers did not play that badly, and the score not indicative of the way that game went, 61-44, as Salem and Cuba were right there neck and neck all the way through that game. And it just got out of control in the fourth quarter when Salem had so many fouls that, basically Cuba just said, we're going to play the low post, make you foul us and foul out of the game, or we're just going to score some easy baskets. And that's exactly what ended up happening, as Parker Stewart got some easy buckets, Joel Sanders got some easy buckets out there, and I think Kyle Ray's couple of threes kind of cemented the game for Cuba last night. So Gunnar Conkle will get the start along with Bryson May, Hayden Sanders, as well as Caden Gately, and Caden Du Bois gets the start tonight. So a little different starting lineup for the Salem Tigers tonight. So good luck to them. Cole Medlock will be starting for the Viburnum Blue Jays, along with Gabe Brooks. Also a starter tonight is Braden Johnston, Justin Sousis, and the final starter for the Jays, who are in their home whites, will be Manuel Fernandez. Right now, as we were instructed by the athletic director that Viburnum has a couple of injuries, so some of their guys not available tonight. And so they are kind of shorthanded. They've got just a total of 9 guys on their bench. So again, the starters: Gabe Brooks, Cole Medlock, Justin Sousis, Braden Johnston, and Manuel Fernandez. So be Gately going up against Johnston here on the tip. Gately's almost 7 inches taller than Johnston. This will probably not be very interesting on the tip. I think Caden's going to have it. He's very athletic anyway. But we've been shocked before. Let's see the tip, and they don't even tip. They don't even go up for it. They just let Gately take it. But he tipped it right in the hands of Fernandez. So Viburnum has the ball off the tip. Fernandez with it. On that perimeter, goes out on top to Brooks. Brooks trying to get the pass across to number 12, Cole Medlock. Tipped out of bounds there by Gunnar Conkle. Stays with the Jays. They're in their home whites with the blue stripe on the side from the shoulder all the way down to the leg. Driving in, trying to get the shot off, and missing that one was Johnston, brought down by Gately. Gately off to Gunnar Conkle, quickly up the floor, down low to Bryson May. Baseline, lays it home. Tigers took advantage of the quick break, got down the floor quickly. Here's the other way, Medlock into the offensive zone, leads the charge underneath the basket and losing the ball with number 24, Sousis. Back the other way, May. He lays it up, missed it, brought down by Medlock. With that ball, Medlock trying to drive down. Fadeaway jumper, hits the side of the basket. Gunnar Conkle has that rebound. Quickly the other way, May lays it up and in. Tigers like they're trying to get a track meet going here. Cole Medlock trying to get away from the full court pressure of the Tigers, flips it over to Brooks. Brooks down to Fernandez. It's stolen away by Gately. First turnover of the game. And here comes Salem again. May, another shot, scores. Bryson May with 6 in the first minute and a half. Just underway here at Viburnum. The pass stolen away by Sanders to Conkle. His shot, it's no good. Gunner pulls it back down, banks it again, and gets this one to go. 8-0. Salem Tigers early. Pass comes across to Johnston. Johnston back to Medlock, trying to beat that time clock. He does, gets over the 10-second line, but he walks with the ball. Turnover number 2 for the Jays. They're playing a half-court defense, Salem Tigers. Du Bois gets it in to Gunnar Conkle. 8-0 Salem Tigers, 2 minutes into this one. Here's Du Bois hanging on to it on the perimeter. Stops right at the top of the key. Takes the 3, and it's off the rim. Brought down by Gately. Turns, spins off the glass and in. Caden Gately, a nice strong move, gets his first basket of the night. The bounce pass goes away from Johnston, out of bounds. It'll belong to the Salem Tigers on the turnover. That's their third. Just underway here. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Actually, we have a tripleheader with Blues hockey. That's tonight. Here's Du Bois trying to break in. Lost the ball, but it comes out to May. May thought about the 3, didn't take it, backs it out. May between the circles, down low to Gunnar Conkle. He missed the layup, brought down in control by Medlock. Medlock on the middle of the floor, takes it down, low post, trying to flip it inside. Tipped out of bounds as Blake Hargis tried that pass underneath. It was knocked out of bounds. Viburnum to inbound it. Johnston looking for some height, trying to go to Hargis. Nothing there. Ball goes out, picked up there by Brooks. And Brooks walks with the ball. It'll belong to Salem Tigers. 5:22 to go. First quarter, 10-0 Salem on top. Du Bois in the Conkle here from the Viburnum High School Gymnasium. Glad to have you along with us. Du Bois looking for Sanders, but it goes underneath, brought down and controlled by Johnston. Aiden Sanders brought that one down strong, but Tigers could not take advantage of it. 5:10 to go. Hanger comes in for May. Hanger flip it back to Conkle. Conkle, top of the key, trying to drive in back to Du Bois. To Gately. Gately strong to the hole. He is fouled there by Braden Johnston. Du Bois will inbound it now. Change here as Trevor Dooley checks in. Still waiting for the official to move forward. Now he does. Pass comes down to Conkle. Loose on the floor. Diving for it. Picking it up was Sousis. Sousis the other way to Fernandez. That shot missed. Put up and missing that one was Johnston. Tigers on the other side. Quickly down to Caden Gately, but he slipped as he tried to plant his foot. Turnover number 1 for the Salem Tigers. Didn't have much chance to get away from that one. Right underneath the basket. And a timeout called by Coach Joe Jackson. 10-0, Salem Tigers on top. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Town Screen is popping up all over Salem with over 17 display screens in numerous locations. Town Screen is a community network for everything local, not just businesses, but for everyday use like a help wanted ad, selling your truck, for those having a yard sale, or if your group is holding an upcoming event. The townscreen.com site is a self-serve platform that's low cost, easy, and fast, where you post a message today and you see it tomorrow. For more information or if you need help, see Kenny or Ben at 800 South Main Street in the front office of KSMO Media.
We're in Viburnum. Don't forget, Friday night we'll be at St. James to bring you the Tigers versus the Tigers. It's a cat fight. Friday night from St. James right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Thank you for being along. My name is Stan Stevens, and we have Blues hockey following this one tonight. Blues are in the island. We have that game on a delayed basis right after this game right here from Viburnum. With the ball right now, Medlock lost it to Hanger. He scores on the steal. Brendan Hanger lays that one home. Tiger lead up to 12. The inbound comes to Medlock. Here now, Gunnar Conkle will get a foul trying to slap that ball away from Medlock, his first. Made it. Four and a half to go. We're in the first quarter, 12-0 Salem. Trying to get it inbounds, they do. Medlock trying to get away from Conkle to Johnston. The pass goes to Brooks. Brooks trying to get it quickly down to Sousis. Ball was taken away. Here's Gately all the way down, and Gately runs into a block. For the foul called on Cole Medlock. Dooley looking in. Underneath it goes to Hanger, and Hanger steps on the line. Turnover number 2 for the Salem Tigers. Brandon tried to pull up. He just could not in time. Ball just, or I should say, heel just nicked that line. Inbound coming to Medlock. Left side it goes to Brooks. In the middle of the floor, though, taken away from Sousis. All the way down the jumper up and good by Gunnar Conkle. Coming off the left side. The inbound from Sousis. Again, full court pressure by Salem. They get it right in the middle of the floor to Sousis. Sousis then hands it off. Another steal by the Tigers. Outside it goes to Hanger. The shot up and rims out, no good. Gately goes over the back of Hargis and picks up the foul. Gately checks out May, and Du Bois come back in as Sanders checks out. 3:44 to go, first quarter, 14-0. Tigers of Salem with the lead. The inbound comes to Medlock. Medlock going to Sousis, back to Medlock. Medlock loses his balance, taken away by May, off to Hanger, and he scores. 5th steal by the Tigers, 8th turnover by the Jays. Sousis getting it over to Johnston and trying to break his way between his Medlock. He does. Medlock all the way down to Hargis. The shot off the side of the backboard, but Hargis is fouled. Blake Hargis, he's a big dude out there. He's just a junior. Again, fairly young team. Lots of junior boys on Viburnum. Hargis misses the free throw. 3 seniors. 1 sophomore, 2 freshmen. Next one by Hargis. This one is also no good. Brought down and put back up there by Fernandez. But back come the Salem Tigers. Pass to May. Jump shot for 3 is good. Bryson May has 9, and the Tiger lead goes to 19. Pass goes across to Medlock. Medlock deep in his own zone, trying to get it over that timeline. Medlock down. Nice pass to Fernandez. I should say, I'm sorry, to Brooks, but he travels with the ball. Turnover number 9 for Viburnum with 2:48 to go in this, the first quarter. A 19-0 Salem Tiger lead. Du Bois ready to inbound it to Hanger. May with 9 points to lead everybody, 4 for Kunkel and 4 for Hanger. Gailey has the other 2. Hanger right down the middle of the floor, kicks it outside to Du Bois. To Dooley for the 3. It's off the front of the iron. Take it under control there by Mueller. Mueller back to Medlock. Medlock makes a move, trying to get it up the floor to Johnston. Does over the timeline. Quick pass laying up and in by Sousa. He breaks the shutout. With 2:20 to go in this, the first quarter. 19-2. Here's May. Underneath. Scoops it up, but it will not fall. Ball tied up, taken away by May. And he tries to put it up, and he is fouled. Sousa's brought the ball down, but then May took it right out of his hands for the steal, and then draws the foul on, I believe, Justin Sousa's, and that would be his first. Sousa's came down with the ball, but did not protect it, was not strong on it, and the Tigers take it away. Free throw by May is good. 10 points on the first quarter for Bryson May. He's got another free throw coming. That one no good. Goes off, looked like Dooley, but kept alive in that corner of the Tigers. Do a good job of keeping that one going wide. Now the other way, Dooley puts it up and in. Trevor Dooley able to go underneath. Got that ball, banks it home. 22-2 our score. Pass goes back to Medlock, and a foul called on Hanger. Brendan Hanger with his first foul. 1:48 to go, first quarter, 22-2. Curtis Mueller to get it in. Flips it over to Medlock. Medlock trying to get away from Hanger. Almost lost it. Ball does come loose. Does to Viburnum. Back they come the other way. Medlock, the middle of the floor, kicks it outside. Trying to go baseline was Fernandez, but he walked with the ball. It's 11 turnovers. Jay's trying to keep up the speed with the Salem Tigers. I don't think they're used to that type of game. They've got to do a lot more racing with a limited amount of players. Here's Gunnar Conkle, kicks it outside to Du Bois for the 3. It's good. Caden Du Bois splashes that one home from the left corner. 25-2. Pass over to Medlock. Medlock trying to break his way through. He does. Trying to kick the ball to the outside. Dooley takes it away. Another steal for the Salem Tigers all the way down to Gunnar Conkle, and he lays it home. 1 minute exactly left to go. As trying to get it in was Johnston. He does now to Medlock. Medlock trying to go all the way down. Does. Lays it up and in. Cole Medlock. 27-4 our score. 45 seconds. Here's May. May pulls up on top. Hanger trying to cut to the paint. All the way down. Lays it home. Hanger with 6. 29-4 our score. Here's Medlock. Long pass down to Fernandez. Fernandez a long 3. Not even close. Comes down the hands of Du Bois. They got really strong on that one. That ball missed by a couple of feet. Pass goes down in the corner. All tied up between May and also, I believe, that was Mueller. Ball kicked out of bounds by accident. It'll be Viburnum ball with 18.8 seconds left. Mueller gets it down to Johnston. Johnston all the way down to the paint. Tie that ball up, trying to get it off to a teammate. The ball is wedged between Dooley and also Johnston. No foul on the play. It'll be Viburnum inbounding the ball. 11 seconds to go. Nobody's getting open at all. Fire the inbound out on top. Getting it there, Medlock. Medlock driving down 8 seconds. Banks it in. Well, Medlock has 4. And it's 29-6. Long pass intended for Viburnum. They turn around. They steal it. Their first steal. The quarter comes with 2 seconds left. Of course, not enough time to score, but the Tigers of Salem lead 29-6 over the Jays of Viburnum. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
K&H Auto Supply has great holiday specials going on now. Get 5 quarts of conventional motor oil and a MicroGuard filter for $25.99. Buy one, get one free Chevron Techron fuel system cleaner and save $10 per pair on Trigo Force wiper blades. K&H Auto Supply is your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Getting ready to start this second quarter, 29-6, the Salem Tigers lead over Viburnum. Salem will be in St. James. The Lady Tigers will be in the Sullivan tournament next week. We do not have a bracket yet on that. Boys will be at St. James, and then they'll come home and take on Camdenton and Sullivan yet. So a lot of basketball yet to play, especially before the Christmas break. Here comes Hanger outside of Dooley. Dooley on the baseline. Takes it to the hole off the glass. It's good. Trevor Dooley with 4 now. 31-6 our score. Medlock will take his time and getting to the timeline. Salem in a half-court defense with that ball. Johnston trying to pass it across, getting into Cole Medlock. Underneath, laying it up and in. It's Sousis. 31-8. Just underway, second quarter. Lady Tigers won it earlier tonight, 55-25. May in there. Sanders taking it all the way to the hole. He lays it in. Hayden Sanders with a good cut move right through the middle. Took that pass, drove the paint, laid it home. With that ball, Cole Medlock taking it all the way down. His shot blocked away by Sanders, but he's called for a travel. Turns the ball over with 33-8 our score. Salem with the lead. As you mentioned, the Jays kind of shorthanded here with a couple of injuries of key players, but they're playing the game. Here's May's shot. No good. Brought down by Fernandez. The other way. And getting that ball knocked out of his hand was Cole Medlock. Tigers defense came back, knocked that ball away. Trying to inbound it. That's been Johnston. He fires it out on top to Medlock. Medlock trying to get away from Hanger. Comes down, and he is going to be fouled. En route is going to be on Trevor Dooley. 6:41 to go. This is the first half. Salem with 5 team fouls. This one will be classified as a shooting foul. Or are they not going to classify it as a shooting foul? Now they're going to say it's not a shooting foul. After he got past Dooley, he did shoot the ball. They're still discussing it. Now they're saying no, not a shooting foul. Sousis out on top. The three-pointer, no good by Johnston. Brought down the backside by May. Underneath us, Sanders. He missed it. Du Bois fights for it, but it's loose on the floor and taken there by Sousis. Gives that ball off to Cole Medlock, who just walks it up. Half-court defense, I mentioned, by Salem. To Fernandez, Manuel Fernandez. Down low to Sousis. Back out on top. Johnston the three. It's off the iron. May goes up, brings that ball back down. May with Conkle gets it to Gunner. Inside it goes to Gately off the glass and in. Caden Gately. Nice left-handed bank shot. 35-8. Tigers lead. 5:50 to go in the first half. Medlock left wing to Fernandez. Back to Medlock, to the paint, to the hole. Trying to scoop that ball up and missed it. Came off high off Sousis to Sanders. Sanders, the Conkle, he lays it home. Gunner with 8, and the lead now is 29 for the Salem Tigers. Medlock, bounce pass, getting that ball there is Brooks, and he walks with the ball. 14th turnover by Viburnum here in this first half. Mueller will come in. His sister plays on the girls' team. Gately has it, turns, spins. Gately trying to get it down low to May. He does. Reverse layup, it's good. Bryson May with a real nice move. He has 12, and the Tigers' lead is 31. Johnston surveying the situation. Nobody on him. Driving down against Conkle. Puts it up, and it's not going to fall. Ball loose, taken by Gunnar Conkle. Down low to May. He lays it in. May with 14. The Tigers just increased that lead continually after the miss by Viburnum. Last 3 trips down. They just added to their lead. Now Fernandez beyond 3. Trying to get the pick. Goes outside. Ball stolen away by Gunnar Conkle. Conkle the other way to Sanders. He lays it in. So the Tigers are reading the plays very well right now and creating havoc for Viburnum. How much Coach Joe Jackson can do. He just doesn't have any horses out there. With the ball, Fernandez stops, walks with the ball. And I'll turn the ball over again to the Salem Tigers. That is turnover number 16. Medlock will check back in for Fernandez with 3:56 to go, first half. Hanger will bring it up. Dooley back in the game for May. Over to Gunnar Conkle from 7. The jumper doesn't fall. Comes in the hands of Sousis. Battling for it there is Hanger. Possession arrow ball will favor Viburnum. Gunnar couldn't get that 8-footer to fall. Sousis with his 3rd rebound. Pass tipped, stolen away by Du Bois. Back the other way comes the Salem Tigers. In the corner, Gunnar Conkle jumper, good. Gunnar with 10. 45-8. As Johnston gives it off to Medlock, who will just walk it up to the timeline. Picked up. Back to Johnston. Johnson to the hole, to the paint. Trying to get the shot off. Lost the ball. Taken there by Sousis underneath the basket, but a foul's going to be called. Looks like on Caden Gately, and Gately will have his 2nd foul. To the line will be Justin Sousis with 3:02 to go in this, the first half. 45-8, Salem on top. Shot no good. 0 for 1 from the stripe was Blake Hargis, actually. 0 for 2, actually. Salem Tigers 1 of 2, and that one's good. 45-9, under 3 to go now here in this, the first half. Gunnar Conkle. Left side pass to Dooley. Dooley down low to Gately. Gately trying to spin away. Back out on top to Conkle. Bounce pass to Dooley, and a 3-second violation called on Gately. Turnover number 4 for the Salem Tigers. Sanders will come in for Gately. With 2:46 to go in this, the first half. against Salem at half-court defense. Came out with a bit of a press, got some turnovers, got some baskets, but now back in the half-court side. Ball knocked out of the hands of Sousis by Hanger. Turnover number 18. Pass in the corner, Sanders. Out on top, Du Bois, a three. Off the rim, brought down by Conkle. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Ball tipped and brought under control by Mueller. Ball's tipped, and Cole has it, but he lost the ball, picked up by Gunnar Conkle, but he can't keep it alive. Gunner's trying to pick it up as he's going out of bounds, tried to knock it back, could not do so. 2:09 to go in this first half, 45-9. Salem Tigers have the lead. Bryson May with 14-10 for Gunnar Conkle to lead the way. Those two. Right now, Mueller stops, kicks it back out to Sousis. Sousis trying to fire it back. Ball is knocked down, and then Gunnar Conkle taken down by accident by Gabe Brooks. Brooks will pick up the foul. Team foul number 4 for Viburnum. Viburnum, by the way, is in the bonus with Salem having 6 fouls. Here's Hanger, jump shot, no good. And a blocking foul, and Hanger will shoot 2. That foul called on Cole Medlock, his second. And with 1:43 to go in the half, 45-9 our score. Salem 1 of 2 for the Stripes. This is only their third and fourth free throws. Hanger with 6 points, missed the free throw. He has another one coming. Shot is up and no good. Again, Dooley had him just for a second. Taken away from him and brought down by Sousis, his third, make that 4th rebound of the game. Now the ball off the foot of Coleman. The Tigers steal it again. Here's Gunnar Conkle. Comes down. He lays it home on the Tigers' 11th steal of this first half. They lead at 47-9 with 1:15 to go. Medlock hanging on to it. Gets the pick. Drive down, trying to scoop it up, and he walks with the ball. Medlock has a bad habit of picking the ball up to scoop it, carrying it, and he's gotten 3 travel charges against him in this game. Here's Dooley down, trying to bank it in, no good. Conkle can't get it up and in. He does on the third time. Gunnar got it finally to go down. He had 3 cracks at it. Finally banks it in. The lead goes to 40 before halftime here at Viburnum. Cole Medlock throws it right side to Mueller. Mueller on the perimeter, guarded there by Dooley. Out on top it goes to Brooks. Brooks to Medlock. Medlock goes in the corner to Hargis. Trying to fire it in. Loose on the floor, taken down by Sousis. Sousis' shot is up and good. Justin Sousis makes it 49-11. The other way, Dooley. 15 seconds to go. Here's Conkle off the glass. It's good. Gunnar with 14 now. 51-41. 6 seconds left. Here's Mueller. Shot from half court. No good. Run down by Du Bois. Tigers try a half court shot. It's no good by Hanger. And we've played 1 half here at Viburnum. Salem Tigers with a 22-point second quarter lead, 51-11, as Viburnum held to 5 points in that second quarter. We're at halftime. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back. This is Tiger Basketball at KSMO Media.
The Bank of Salem is part of the MoneyPass ATM network. MoneyPass has nearly 23,000 ATMs coast to coast, and the network continues to grow. MoneyPass ATM is surcharge-free, so you won't worry about paying a fee to access your money. Regardless of where you live, work, or travel, you're sure to find a MoneyPass ATM nearby. Just look for the MoneyPass logo and use your existing Bank of Salem ATM or debit card. It's that easy, and it's all part of our commitment to providing you with superb products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Dane County Adult Daycare Center at Enrichment Services of Dane County provides services tailored to fit the various unique needs of many individuals in the county. This includes providing them with transportation, healthy meals, medical monitoring, crafts, games, field trips, and local entertainment. Meeting the social and recreational needs of these individuals is important, allowing them the chance to blend in with those around them. If you have questions, call Director Tanya Newman at 729-7279.
Country Mart is your party central when it comes to food trays. They have deli meat and cheese trays, as well as fresh fruit and cheese trays. They can also prepare special party platters of fried chicken, chicken tenders, hot wings, or smoked ribs. You may even have your own party tray in mind. Talk with the fine folks at the Country Mart Deli. Please stop by to pre-order your party trays or call 729-3455. Country Mart, Highway 3272 East, right here in Salem.
Salem Hospital Home Health Agency, in cooperation with your physician, has been bringing quality care to your home since 1985. Our goal is to assess and instruct patients to help prevent readmission to the hospital. The services to achieve these goals are skilled nursing, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and home health aid for personal care. For more information about the Home Health Agency, call me, Christy Gorman, at 729-6626. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Keeping life simple can be a challenge, but not when you're switching to Progressive Ozark Bank. Plus, Click Switch allows you to move your direct deposit with one click. You can also use Switch Assist to move all of your automatic bill payments and subscriptions. Click plus click equals switch. Get customized alerts ranging from security to activity balances and more. Big banking technology at your local hometown bank. Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC insured, they are an equal housing lender where people matter. Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
51-11, our score here at halftime. 14 points for Gunnar Conkle, 14 for Bryson May. They lead the way with 28 of the Salem Tiger, 51 points. But contributions from everybody who got a chance to play in that first half. So you've got 6 points from Brendan Hanger. You've got 4 points from Caden Gately and Hayden Sanders. You got 4 points from Trevor Dooley, and you got 3 from Caden DuBois. So everybody who got a chance to play in that first half scored in that first half. For the Viburnum Jays, Justin Sousis leads the way with 7. Nicole Medlock has 4. Each team 1 of 4 from the free throw line in that first half. Salem had 5 turnovers, 11 steals. Viburnum had 20 turnovers and 1 steal in the entire first half. Foul trouble, Caden Gately has 2, Cole Medlock has 2 for Viburnum, but that's about as far as it gets. Leading rebounder for the game, Justin Sousis, he has 4, 5 for Gunnar Conkle and the Salem Tigers. Those are the 2 leaders in that pack. 2 each for Medlock, Mueller, and Johnston for the Salem Tigers. Gately, Sanders, they each have 2 for Salem Tigers as well. So I mentioned each team with 11 rebounds in that first half, just 11. Salem didn't miss many shots, and when the other teams don't miss many shots, you don't get many rebounds. Well, we are at halftime, 51-11. We're going to come back in 3 minutes with the second half of this one. It's all Tigers so far, and we'll come back in 3. This is Tiger Basketball in KSMO Radio Land. Thanking you for joining us. We'll be back in 3 on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
Cuddy's Well Service and Plumbing, LLC in Salem provides well pump repairs to existing wells and pump installations in new wells. In addition, they can handle all of your plumbing needs. They can also provide backhoe and dump truck services. Need Creek Rock or White Rock delivered? Give Cuddy's Well Service a call at 729-2787. Cuddy's is a proud supporter of Salem Tiger Athletics and all of the students in Salem and Dent County.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem Campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
We're ready for the second half. Both teams are back on the floor, about ready to get the inbound to get underway. Salem Tigers with a 40-point lead. They're going to bring in some of the guys that are here today. Corby Ball, Briar Bobbitt, Roy Stevens, Caden Moody. They're getting the opportunity, and Landon Richter. He's going to get the chance to give him number 12. And so we're about ready to get this one underway. Resume play, I should say, here in Viburnum. 51-11 our score, as Moody will bring it up after the pass from Stevens. Goes right to Ball, Corby Ball, to Richter. Going baseline is Stevens trying to drive back on top ball into Briar Bobbitt. Bobbitt turns back outside to Richter, who'll back out. Landon gets it over to Moody. The pass intended inside goes down to Stevens, trying to bank it in. Can't get it to go. Briar Bobbitt gets the ball back down, and then Corby Ball gets a stray rebound, and he banks it home. 53-11. His first varsity basket. Pass trying to go underneath. Kick there by Briar Bobbitt. It'll belong to the Jays under the basket. Inbound goes to Medlock. Ball loose, gets it back, takes a shot. It's no good, but he draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Medlock, 4 points on the game. To the free throw line. 53-11 our score. Cole Medlock. His free throw. He banks it home. Fernandez back in the game. Next one will not go. Brought down by Stevens. Roy off to Caden Moody. Moody pulls up just inside right in front of the Tiger bench, inside the timeline. Back to Ball. Ball drives in. Running jumper. No good. Brought down by Medlock. Cole Medlock the other way, all the way down. Stops off the glass. It's good. 53-14 our score, as Landon Richter will bring it up. Richter trying to drive, goes against Fernandez. Gets it back. Now to Ball. To Briar Bobbitt outside Stevens. Stevens to the paint, to the hole. Takes it up. Can't get it to go, but draws the foul, I believe, on Cole Medlock, which would be his third. And that's who it is on. Medlock draws that foul. Stevens to the line. He will shoot two. Salem 1 of 4 from the stripe. And he's even that one right now. He just scored in his first basket. His first free throw, I should say. Next one will not go, but put back up by Corby Ball, but it won't fall either. Comes in the hand of Sousis all the way down to Medlock. His shot will not go. Tipped out of bounds by Richter. With the ball right now, Johnston looking inside, trying to get to Sousis. He does. Good pass. Sousis flipping it across to Hargis. Hargis has trouble with it. Ball loose on the floor. Knocked out of bounds by Briar Bobbitt. Johnston again to inbound it. Fires it outside of Medlock. Medlock bounce pass down for Sousis. It eludes him. It goes out of bounds. I'll say it went off him last as he was guarded there by Roy Stevens. Stevens gets it to Moody. They'll bring it up. 6:10 to go in the third quarter, 54-14. Moody driving down, 9-footer. No good. Gets his own rebound, fouls it up, puts it up. It will not go. And brought down underneath by Sousis. He battles it away. Moody got his own rebound, but could not get that second shot to go either. And now foul on Caden Moody. His first. (54-14), Salem with the lead. Pass to Medlock. Guarded out high. Goes right side to Fernandez. Fernandez picked up by Richter. Down low. Johnston's shot is up. It will not fall. Briar Bobbitt snaps it out of the air. Tigers with 6 rebounds already in the third quarter. Here's Richter underneath the Bobbitt all alone. He scores. Good recognition by Richter finding Bobbitt, and he lays it home. 56-14. Cole Medlock will flip it off to Johnston. Johnston looking inside. There's just nothing there. Now he goes inside to Sousis. Nice play, and he banks it home. A good play by Viburnum right there. Sousis with a nice move, cutting to the paint. Good bounce pass, lays it up and in. Moody trying to drive baseline. Does his shot up. No good. He draws the foul, and that may be on Cole Medlock as well. That would be his fourth. He's about the only one having success out there for Viburnum along with Sousis, and it is his fourth. As you mentioned, the Jays are shorthanded. They had a few guys injured, and they're doing what they can to compete. Moody hits the first, and he hits second. 58-16. Hanging on to that ball right now. Hargis trying to go baseline. Ball knocked away by Corby Ball. Down to Richter. He missed the shot. Put back up. Missed by the Tigers. And then Richter keeps it alive, but no. Nice steal by the Tigers. They just couldn't finish it off. And a good play by Richter that banked that off Hargis, who had his foot on the line. So it'll be Salem ball underneath the basket with 4:27. Now ball hits the bottom of the backboard with a hook shot, and Sousa brings down that rebound. 4:15 remaining. And now Moody steals it from Medlock. Moody all the way down, and Medlock will foul out of the game. As he fouls Caden Moody, Moody stole it right from him, and that'll do it. For Cole Medlock, he will be finished. If that foul is on him, and it's a one-on-one, it has to be on him. So he's done for the night with 7 points. Hargis will come back in. Really, it's hard to play when you're short-handed, especially when some of your better players are unable to play. And give him credit. He gave everything and left nothing on the floor. 4:13 to go in the third quarter as Moody misses. He has another shot coming. Hargis went back in for Cole Medlock, but he has been their kind of point guard, bringing the ball up for him, and there's Moody hitting that shot. So May will come in for Moody. Bryson with 14 points. He checks in. Johnston will walk it up. Calls out the play. Jim has kind of gotten a little thin here. Mueller running jump shot, trying to bank it in. He does. Curtis Mueller. His first basket of the night, and it's 59-18. Gunnar Conkle comes back in the game. Gives it off to Richter. A three. It's good. This is Landon Richter with that three. 62-18. Again, Viburnum with not a lot of players. Ball tipped, kept alive by Mueller. Giving it there to Brooks. Brooks across to Johnston. Johnston trying to drive in. Running jumper, too short. Comes down by Sousa. Nice play. He brings it back and banks it in. Sousa's with 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Conkle the other way. Conkle underneath the May, lays it up and in. May with 16. The 44-point Salem lead with 3 minutes to go in this, the third quarter. Johnston gets to the timeline. Drives in, running jumper. It will not fall. Brought down to Sousa. He scores again. Sousa has 12 in this game. Back the other way, Fire was able to pull that rebound down, but couldn't get it to go as Bobick underneath the basket missed shot. They couldn't get it to fall. So Dooley will come back in. Du Bois back in. Inbound comes to Conkle, and he puts it up, but he can't get it to fall. And Sousa with yet another rebound. 2:25 remain for third quarter, 64-22. Johnston of the Jays fires it back door all alone. Mueller, but blocked there by Du Bois. Cade recovered, slapped that one out as the shot was elevated. Sanders and also Caden Gately come back in the game. Pass goes outside to Johnston. May and Gunner check out. Gately blocked the shot. Coming down awkwardly was Johnston, and he immediately screamed out his foot. They've already got so many injuries right now, they can't really afford to lose anybody else. Manuel Fernandez will come in. Johnson will check out, and the coaches will take a look at him with 2:08 to go here in the third quarter. Sousa's trying to get it in. Nobody really to throw it to. Bounces it down to Manuel, and I should say to Mueller, Long pass to Gately, and Gately had it stolen away from him by Fernandez. Down the other way, Sousa. Sousa stops, goes back on top to Brooks. Brooks to Fernandez. That shot won't go. Back to Brooks. And taken down is Du Bois, and a foul called on Viburnum. Well, nice steal by Viburnum right there. Tigers had only one turnover. That was it so far in the second half. 1:46 to go, third quarter. Landon Richter brings it up. Landon driving all the way down, kicks it outside to Dooley for the three. It's off the iron, brought down by Sanders. Out on top, Gately. Gately trying to drive in. And a foul's going to be called. Gately gets the offensive foul called. As bringing it down to Fernandez, his shot off line, brought down by Sanders, his second rebound of this quarter. He goes off to Richter, to Dooley, underneath to Gately. Turn around, just a little flip shot. Baby hook, it's good. Gately with 6 as we go down to a minute left to go in the third quarter. Salem up by 44 points. Pass goes left side to Fernandez. Back out on top, getting it there's Brooks. Ball stolen away as the Tigers come out with it. Down low's Gately. He banks it in. That ball just sat on the rim and finally trickled in. Only 4 turnovers for the Jays, but 3 of those have been steals. Make that 4 now as Dooley picks the pocket. Dooley backs up, takes a 3, and he hits it. Man, Dooley hits the 3 after the steal, and it makes it a 49-point Salem Tiger lead. Fernandez to Brooks, back to Fernandez. Fernandez by 2 guys outside to Hargis. Hargis back to Brooks to Fernandez. Down to 11 seconds left. He's guarded by Gately. Gately's got a foot on him, and now the shot blocked. Comes down to Mueller. Mueller tied up by Dooley, comes across, flipping that ball up was Brooks, no good. And then brought down by Sousa, but after the play, after the buzzer had gone. We played 3, 71-22, Salem on top. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. Call 729-5761. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Is your back continually giving you pain? Do you constantly have headaches? Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms, hands, legs, or feet? These are symptoms, and they're a warning sign from your body. And if you'd like to know why they're occurring, Dr. Amber Duncan of Duncan Chiropractic can help. Her mission is to find the cause of the problem and correct it. Give Dr. Amber Duncan a call at 729-2321 or stop by 401 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
It'll be a running clock to run this fourth quarter. Don't forget Blues hockey for those on the radio side will be coming up to the conclusion of this one. They'll take on the New York Islanders in a game played, well, probably in progress right now, but a game that started much earlier tonight. Inbound the pass and a walk there by Brooks. Brooks got it, knew he did it after he juggled the ball. He tried to pass the ball, and he knew he walked. It's too late. Already turned the ball over. Tigers with Moody and Roy Stevens in the game. Has Hanger in there as well. Bobbitt Stevens in the corner. That jumper will not go, and Corby Bell's out there as well. All knocked out of bounds by Salem. 71-22. Not many people left on the Viburnum side here tonight. Fairly thin crowd, really, all the way around. With some fog out there, so it'll be Viburnum ball. The ball got in the feet of Briar Bobbitt, ended up going out of bounds. The inbound comes in, will go, nice play there by Brooks to keep it alive, and a long jumper trying to bank it in was Fernandez, but Bobbitt brings it down. Bobbitt the other way to Moody, and he lost the ball. Tigers turn it over just a second time. All the way down is Mueller, and he lays it up. Missed it. Sousis, he gets it and misses it. Sousis has been a rebounding machine for Viburnum. He had 7 in that third quarter. He had 12 going into the fourth quarter. He just got another one. Bounce pass goes off Hargis, and he keeps it alive. Barely, but it's now stolen by Hanger. All the way down, Hanger lays it up and in. Brendan Hanger read that play and ran right to where the ball was going and just caught it right in stride. Here's Fernandez the other way. Floater, no good. Brought down by Ball, down to Roy Stevens. Stevens, bounce pass to Moody. 9-footer, good. Caden Moody, he's got 5. The Tigers lead 53, 75-22 right now. Fernandez for the Jays. Stops his shot, partially blocked there by Bobbitt. Comes down the hands of Stevens. The long pass to Briar. Briar goes and trying to lay it in. He is fouled from behind by Gabe Brooks. Running clock down to 5:25. Brooks will pick up the foul. His second. To the line goes Briar Bobbitt, who's got a couple of points in this game. He will shoot 2, and he makes the first. Salem 6 of 11 right now from the stripe. Richter in for Hanger. And Briar with another one. And this one does not go down. Brought down by Stevens. Puts it up and in. Roy Stevens with the rebound. The put back. It counts, and he draws the foul. Foul called on Braden Johnston. That free throw, no good. Goes out of bounds off of Corby Ball. Johnson brings it down from the free throw line. His jumper's no good, and Bobbitt with yet another rebound. His 5th of this second half. Here comes Moody. Jump shot. It's not going to fall. Tipped and brought under control by Johnston. All the way down. Johnston trying to scoop it up, and he'll draw the foul. Braden Johnston. We're going to call it. Sorry, they called a travel on him. So he gets called for the travel with 3:33 to go. Moody flips it back to Richter. Back it goes in the corner for Stevens, but he had cut inside, and the ball went off of Roy's hand, out of bounds, with 3:15 remaining and counting. Johnston to the timeline. Gives it off there to Brooks, but no good. Bobbitt trying to bring it down. Kept there again by Sousis. He puts it back up. No good. Brought down by Stevens. Stevens trying to get that pass into Cade Moody, but he throws it in the bench of the Salem Tigers. 2:44 to go. Jay's trying to figure something out there as Nathaniel Peterson made his debut. Pass intended for Mueller was a fastball by Johnston, but it eludes everybody. Turnover. That's number 29 for Viburnum in this game. 2:10 remains. Ball goes to Richter for a 3. It's offline. Brought down and controlled there by Fernandez, and he brings it back for the Jays. Fernandez to Mueller. Mueller on that perimeter, trying to cut inside. Can't. Goes back out on top. Johnston holding on to it. Johnston goes down low, stolen away there by Stevens. Tigers with their 18th steal in this game. Pass underneath the bell. Our ball. Nice play by Corby to cut. Perfect read by Richter. He fired it right there. Great assist. And it's 80-22 with a minute and a half left. Walking it down slowly. Johnston trying to drive in. Flips it off there. Jump shot no good by Fernandez. Mueller brings down that rebound. Ball still loose. Mueller has it again. Outside corner, putting on the jumper, and that does not fall. Putting it back up. It won't fall. Sousa with another rebound. Ball still battled for underneath and tied up, and a possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers. .50 seconds and counting as Moody out near center court gets the pick. Drives down, takes the 10-footer and hits. Nobody near him. Could have taken it right to the hole. He's elected to pull up, take the 10. It's a 60-point Salem Tiger lead with now 35 seconds remaining. 82-22. The Jays, short-handed, boy, it hurts. Long 3 by Johnston won't go. It's tipped and brought down by Moody. 18 seconds left. See if they'll just cross the timeline and stand there and let the rest of this clock run out. Well, Viburnum continues to chase Cade Moody. Hanging on to it is Richter, and time runs out. Salem wins at 82-22. We'll come back in 3 minutes with stats from this one. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Life is a series of moments. Big moments, small moments, moments you want to bottle up so they can last forever. At Edward Jones, we want to make the most of all of them. Whether you're planning for a trip of a lifetime, retirement, or just need some everyday advice along the way. That's why an Edward Jones financial advisor like me works with you to build strategies for today and tomorrow. Life is for living. Let's partner through all of it. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Leah Nash. Call me or Joe Brand at Edward Jones, 573-729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Have you had a fender bender or crashed your vehicle? Come and see Jadwin & Smith Auto Body and Auto Care for all of your auto body needs. They have over 20 years of experience of putting vehicles back in mint condition. Take your vehicle to Jadwin & Smith Auto Body and Auto Care at 1202 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem across from Walmart, or call 729-3900. Locally owned by Tim and Wendy Smith.
I was surprised.
I was definitely surprised.
Yep, we had no idea. Totally surprised. Can you say jaw drop?
Who knew? State Farm with these great rates?
The surprise everyone's talking about is the surprisingly great rates for home and auto insurance from State Farm, especially when you combine them.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
The flu is back, so it's time to vaccinate. At SMDH Family Medicine, we know the importance of keeping you and your family healthy. Influenza vaccines are now available at our SMDH Family Medicine Clinic. So come by or call 729-8000 to see about receiving your flu shot. You can also visit our website at smdh.net for more information. Extended clinic hours are available and walk-ins are welcome. We are committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these holiday savings at K&H Auto Supply. Get a Power Torque 89-piece rotary bit set for $16.99. A 7-piece ratchet wrench set is priced at $49.99. And a Power Torque magnetic cup holder is only $3.49. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Pretty one-sided game here with Viburnum being shorthanded. The Salem Tigers played a lot of the extra guys that they have coming off the bench, some of the JV guys, but still pretty one-sided, 82-22 our final score. 16 points led the way Bryson May, 14 for Gunnar Conkle, and then everybody who played tonight scored tonight for the Salem Tigers. Brendan Hanger and Caden Gately each had 8. Caden Moody had 7. 4 points for Hayden Sanders and for Corby Ball. 7 points for Trevor Dooley. 3 points for Landon Richter. 3 for Caden DuBois. 3 for Roy Stevens. 3 for Briar Bobbitt. Leading rebounder for the Salem Tigers in this game in the first half was Gunnar Conkle, far and away, and he finished with the 5 that he had there. In the second half, it was Briar Bobbitt with 5. And that was the only half that he played in. 4 for Hayden Sanders in the contest. 2 for Corby Ball. 2 for Caden Gately. 3 actually for Roy Stevens in the contest, now that I'm looking back at that. 2 for Caden Gately. 2 for Caden DuBois, Caden Moody, and Corby Ball, all with those 2. So lots of rebounding. Leading rebounder in the game was Justin Sousis with 15. He had 15 rebounds in the game, as Viburnum had scoring from only 3 guys, 12 from Sousis, 7 from Cole Medlock, 2 from Curtis Mueller in the game. They had rebounds from Cole Medlock, 3. Curtis Mueller had 3. Braden Johnston had 3, 2 for Manuel Fernandez in the game. Salem 6 of 13 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 for Viburnum. Tigers finished with 7 turnovers, and Viburnum finished the game with 30 turnovers in the contest. Rebounding totals, each team had 26 rebounds in the game. We're going to come back in 2 minutes and wrap it up here from Viburnum. Salem wins at 82-22 to break that 4-game losing streak. They're 2-4, and we'll come back and wrap things up here from Viburnum. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Are you a renter that has always dreamed of owning your own home but aren't sure where to start? Town & Country Bank can help. With our local lending team, Town & Country Bank has been helping renters make their dreams come true by giving them the tools they need to own their very own home. I'm Andrew Wynn with Town & Country Bank. Stop by today and let us help you take the first step to home ownership. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 899641.
Did you know that every patient has the right to have their medical imaging performed wherever they choose? This is Bobby Sullins, Director of Radiology at the Salem Memorial District Hospital, where we have state-of-the-art, up-to-date medical imaging at one of the lowest prices in the area. Outstanding imaging at a great price without the drive? It's just another service of the Salem Memorial District Hospital. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
The Bank of Salem Shazam Bolts mobile app offers you a safe, easy, and fast way to manage your accounts, identifying potential fraud, finding surcharge-free ATMs, checking your balance, and providing alerts for purchases exceeding your designated amounts. Anytime, anywhere, even when the bank is closed, all from your mobile device. Shazam Bolts, a safer, easier, and faster mobile solution. Stop by the Bank of Salem for enrollment information. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Message and data rates may apply.
Tigers win it to break that 4-game losing streak on the boys' side, and the girls get their first win of the year. They beat Viburnum 55-25 earlier tonight, with Ashton Bowers leading the way with 23 points. And then in the boys' game, it was Bryson May with 16, Gunnar Congo with 14. Salem wins it 82-22. The girls' next game will be in the Sullivan tournament. We do not have a bracket for that yet. We expect that tomorrow, and you can check your old today, or I'm sure the Salem Tiger Athletics Facebook page once that is released, for information about the girls' game, which will be at the Sullivan High School gym next week, probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Usually is when they hold that tournament in Sullivan. The boys will be in St. James on Friday night. There'll be a freshman game at 4:30. The JV will follow. Varsity game at about 6:45. We'll be there to bring you the varsity contest on KSMO Media. No video stream from St. James on Friday. Also want to remind you, for those who are checking out the Blues game, we'll be coming up in just a moment. We'll join that here in progress right here on KSMO Radio in just a moment here. We want to thank Krista back at the station, also Kenny, who was out there helping the way, or learning the way. And also want to thank all of you for joining us for Tiger basketball on your Tuesday night here at KSMO Radio. My name is Stan Stevens. Thanks for joining us from Viburnum. Wanted to thank Tyler Coleman, their athletic director. And again, we want to pass on our sympathies to the Viburnum School District for the loss of a cheerleader here. I guess from my understanding, was either this morning or last night. And we sent our sympathies out as they had a moment of silence prior to the game before that happened here at the Viburnum gym before we got underway with the game tonight. So again, our condolences to that family and the Viburnum School District for that incident, and our prayers go out to that family and the Viburnum School District. That's a jolt to any district when a student passes. At KSMO Studios, 1340 AM, 95.7. We got Blues hockey next against the New York Islanders, and we'll go to that next. For Krista back at the station, thanks all of you for joining us here on KSMO Radio, and good night from Viburnum, Missouri.
Keeping life simple can be a challenge, but not when you're switching to Progressive Ozark Bank. Plus, Click Switch allows you to move your direct deposit with one click. You can also use Switch Assist to move all of your automatic bill payments and subscriptions. Click plus click equals switch. Get customized alerts ranging from security to activity balances and more. Big banking technology at your local hometown bank. Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC insured, they are an equal housing lender where people matter.
This has been Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO, brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, the Salem Memorial Hospital, SMDH Family Medicine, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Your World Today, Town Screen, Town and Country Insurance, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Duncan Family Chiropractic Center, Edward Jones, Jadwin and Smith Auto Body, State Farm Insurance, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Salem Trust, Cuddy's Well Service, Enrichment Services. Join us next time for Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO, 1340 AM, 95.7 FM, or watch the game at KSMOradio.com or from the KSMO stream page on Facebook.